I'd like to call to order, the Community Facilities District meeting on November 5th, 2018. It's now 4:30. So I'll call the order. This is a joint meeting of the following Community Facilities Districts. Community Facilities District number 1, 2, Palm Valley Community Facilities District number 3, 3, Community Facilities Utilities District number 1, 4 is Wildflower Ranch Community Facilities District, 5 is Wildflower Ranch Community Facilities District number 2, 6 is Cotton Flower Community Facilities District, 7 is Estrella Mountain Ranch Community Facilities District, 8 is King Ranch Community Facilities District, 9 is Centerra Community Facility District, 10 is Cortina Community Facility District. And I believe we are not all here present. So did you know, Laura, is she,
I haven't heard.
Kano?
You'll need to excuse her and a vote.
Could I have a motion to excuse, Board Member Kano?
So
Second.
I heard a motion by Board Member Stiff and a second by Vice Board Member Campbell. I guess you want a roll call on that?
Just
No?
all
in favor say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Let's go on. Now is the time a citizen who would like to address the CFD board on any non-agenda item within jurisdiction of the board. Are there any speaker cards?
No, Chairman.
Does anyone in the audience like to speak? All right, then let's go on. Will the district clerk please read consent agenda items 4.1 by title only, please?
4.1, approval of minutes.
Thank you. Can I have a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
I heard a motion from board member, put your name down when I have a senior moment here, Hampton. and who seconded it? Board member Laura Tonnell. Roll call vote, please.
Vice Chairman Campbell.
I have to keep him right.
Board Member Pizzillo.
Aye.
Board Member Loretano.
Aye.
Board Member Stipp.
Aye.
Board Member Hampton.
Aye.
And Chairman Lord.
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right, let's go to the business. I'm told I have to remind you, the board, to refrain from asking questions of the staff presentations on this particular CFD agenda is complete and is a motion on the table. So the first item on business is a resolution to approve the levying of an assessment and form of assessment diagram for the Lucero Assessment District 1 within the Estrella Mountain Ranch Community Facilities District. District Treasurer Doug Sansom will be presenting. Doug?
Madam Chair, members of the board, I'm here to present on both of these items at the same time.
Can you pull that microphone a little bit closer? Thank you.
Yep. I'm here and I'll present on both items at the same time. So on 10/22/18, the board held a public hearing forming the Lucero Special Assessment District. You approved the feasibility report and ordered the work on the public improvements and the fact that we would be acquiring those. Tonight, the board has 2 additional actions that are required. The first is approving the assessment and the form of the assessments. And what that is it just lays out all the individual parcels and specifies an assessment amount of $13,219 per lot on the assessment. That is a number that may not increase, so that'll be the cap of what any assessment can be. Once the actual construction work is done, we'll go through with the final numbers and do a reallocation to bring that number lower to match the actual. The second item is authorizing the issuance and sale of $6.9 million in bonds, approving all related actions associated with that, and authorizing a supplemental budget appropriation so that we have the actual budget authority to spend the money that we're getting from the bonds. The $6.9 million is for the acquisition of improvements. It's a 25-year bond issue, which will bring it to July 1st, 2043, which sounds like a long time in the future, but that's 25 years. I did the math to verify. And we're anticipating a 5 to 6% interest rate on these bond issuance. And then again, it will authorize the budget transfer in order to expend those funds. So those are the 2 items we're looking at today. These will finalize the assessment work needed for the Lucero district. Once the final construction is done and the city and the district accepts it, we'll be coming back for that final number on the assessment. And with that, I'll open up for any questions.
Thank you. Are there any speaker cards?
No, Chairman.
Would anybody in the audience like to speak? All right, will the district clerk please read resolution EMFR CFD resident 2018-121 by title only, please?
Adopt Resolution EMR CFD Res 2018-121 approving the levying of an assessment and form of assessment diagram for the Lucero Assessment District Number 1 within the Estrella Mountain Ranch Community Facilities District, City of Goodyear, Arizona.
Thank you. Can I have a motion? And I heard a motion from Vice Mayor, Board Member Campbell, and a second from Board Member Stiff. Open for board discussion. Board Member Pizzillo.
Just for the record, for clarification, the assessment itself will be part of the regular bill they get through the county, correct? We're not billing them separately like some of them we had done in the past.
That is correct. These will all be billed as part of the resident's property tax bill.
Okay, so anybody buying out there is going to know right up front what this additional cost to them is, and anybody reselling with the same thing, if they do some due diligence, it's going to show up on the property tax rolls, correct?
They'll see that
Okay.
there's a charge for this district and be able to call us to see what the exact dollar amounts are.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? All right, then let's do a roll call vote, please.
Vice Chairman Campbell? Aye. Board Member Loretano? Aye. Board Member Stipp?
Aye.
Board Member Hampton?
Aye.
Board Member Kano?
Aye.
Board Member Pizzillo?
Aye.
Chairman Lord?
Mayor, aye.
The motion carries.
All right, we'll go to 5.2, the resolution to approve the insurance and sale of Lucero Assessment District Number 1, special assessment revenue bonds, and supplemental budget appropriation. District Treasurer Doug Sandstrom is back on. Doug?
I did the presentation as part of the initial one, so.
Thank you
if
for
there's any
reminding
additional
me. That's great. Are there any speaker cards?
No, Chairman.
Would anybody in the audience like to speak? All right, will the district clerk please read resolution EMFR-CFD Residence 2018-124 by title only?
Adopt Resolution EMR CFD Resolution 2018-124 authorizing the issuance of its Lucero Assessment District Number 1 Special Assessment Revenue Bonds, Series 2018 in the aggregate principal amount of not to exceed $6,913,000, approving the form and authorizing the execution and delivery of a bond registrar, transfer agent, and paying agent contract, a purchase contract relating to the bonds, a continuing disclosure undertaking, and certain other documents securing the payment of or relating to the bonds, ratifying and approving a preliminary official statement relating to the bonds, approving a final official statement relating to the bonds, awarding the bonds to the purchaser thereof, appointing a registrar, transfer agent, and paying agent for the bonds, taking other actions securing the payment of and relating to the bonds, and approving a supplemental budget appropriation related to the expenditure of the proceeds of the bond.
Thank you. Could I have a motion and a second to adopt resolution EMR-CFD Resident 2018-124?
So moved.
Second. I heard from Board Member Hampton. Motion and a second from Board Member Loretano. Open for board discussion. No discussion. Roll call vote, please.
Vice Chairman Campbell? Board Member Stipp?
Aye.
Board Member Hampton?
Aye.
Board Member Kano?
Aye.
Board Member Pizzillo?
Aye.
Board Member Loretano? Chairman Lord?
Aye.
The motion carries.
All right, we finished this. So does any board have any comments, commendation reports, or current events? All right, does the district manager have anything? All right, but no further business. This meeting is adjourned.